Welcome back, Stupid Fast Nation. How are you guys doing today? We're going right back into the Banshee today. I got a little free time. I'm gonna go ahead and assemble the clutch side of the motor, get that all buttoned up, get the reed cages, get the carburetors on. I can't put the head back on because of the dome yet, but I'm gonna get the engine in the chassis and start getting all of that stuff together. So that way when the dome comes in, we can put that on, put the pipes on, and then get ready to get this thing going for real. So bear with me. Alright guys, so I'm not going to spend too much time talking on this. I'm going to take this basket off. I do have my clutch plates soaking in automatic transmission fluid. Usually let them soak for at least a couple hours. I know some people do it for like 12 hours at a clip. That way these are primed and ready to go into the bottom end. I don't typically soak my steels because they're going to get drenched, and they're not really going to soak up much fluid, if any at all anyways, because it's steel and it's not as porous as like aluminum or brass or anything. So yeah, I'm gonna get this basket off, get all those on, get the idler gear, the clip, the bushing, the starter gear, all that, the shifter, all that stuff done, get the cover back on, get the carbs, cages and all that on it, and then we're gonna toss it right in the quad real quick. So let's go ahead and jump right into that time lapse. Alright guys, so we got as much of the motor together as we could and assembled. I know a lot of you are going to rag on me for this ragged looking clutch cover. I promise you it's not permanent. I do want to get a lockup clutch with one of those see-through things on it, and I'm hoping to get it in like a lime green similar to the engine color, and also like a billet cover for this, so that will look really nice, and eventually get a billet cover for the other side. But right for now, just to get it into the quad, I put one of my old covers back on. Worst case, if it really looks that bad once we get it all together, I'll go back, sand it, and paint it while it's on. Also, I could not install my second reed cage. I did get the Chariot Performance billet reed cages. They do accept the Boyson rad valve reeds. And I did get reeds for one of the cages. Thought I had two sets, only had one. So I was able to install them on this one, not on this one. They're on order. I'm waiting for those. Still waiting for the dome for the head, so I can get the head back on, get this motor completely buttoned up. I still have to take the stator off of my old stock motor and put it on this one, and then this motor will be completely done. We are going to take it right now though and put it in the quad, and then I'll put a cover over it until we're ready to install the rest of this stuff. So hang tight for a second.
Yeah.
Alright guys, before I get started, let's check out that cinematic. Alright guys, so that pretty much sums up the progress on the Banshee today. We did get quite a bit done on it. Still waiting for that stuff to come in that we were talking about earlier. But I want you guys to know that I do listen to you guys. I did take the liberty of cleaning up these plastics. As you can see, they look a lot better than from the last video. Also, I tossed the rockets on there just to get an idea of like what this is gonna look like when it's complete. I think it looks incredible. As you can see, it's like pushing up on the front fender, and so I'm definitely going to have to cut this out here on both sides. Now, I'm not completely sure how I feel about the fenders on this. If it takes away from the racy look of it, and it kind of makes it look more like a trail desert looking She. But I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Whatever you guys think, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think of the fenders on this. I did have a Banshee in the past that actually had race cut fenders like this, and I really liked that. But the only problem is when you're riding in the woods, and I know what you guys are gonna say, oh, it's got extended wheels on it, but even with the extended wheels, the fenders still stop a ton of the mud and stuff that flings up on you when you're riding. And so I was really thinking about cutting those, but that's kind of what's stopping me, because anytime you go to turn, you know, I mean, the wheel's just gonna fling everything up on you. And so I'm not sure that I want to do that. But drop a comment below, let me know what you guys think. How's this look with the cleaned up blue plastics? I don't know. I still think it looks kind of rough. It definitely does look better than it did with the mud covering all over everything. But like I said, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. The thing does look really incredible with the 6-inch extended swing arm. The pipes make it really pop. I don't think I'm going to be worried about where my leg sits in relation to the pipe. I do think I'll have more than enough room. I am, however, worried about the pipe coming in contact with this oversized tank. That is very close, and it does have to go up yet to clear the frame back here. And so we'll see when we get it all hung up and everything what this looks like. It may have to do some type of heat wrap here, or heat wrap the pipe itself, which I don't really want to do that because I really liked the raw finish on these pipes, so I don't want to do that either. So yeah, we'll definitely have to keep an eye on that when we're done and see what happens with that. One other thing I did have to do, I did have to space my rear brake caliper to center the pads on the new disc. I'm fine with that. I just had to use just a little bit longer bolts on the back and then use a couple washers and space it out. I've actually done this on a race car of mine, actually the turbo notchback. I did it on my back brakes on that to space the calipers out a little bit, and it works great as long as you make sure you torque these down nice, and that'll work fine. So just one other thing I wanted to throw out there for you. Alright guys, so like I said, that's all the progress for today. If you guys enjoyed the content, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe. Until then, see you next time.